Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope all of you with your family are in best of everything. As you can see, our today's topic is about social language. Social language means spoken English. And we have already uploaded 2 videos on the subject before, and this is third video, or you can say part 3 of social language, spoken English. So today we are going to discuss contraction, short questions, short answers, and question tags. So let's start our video and our lesson. So we will start it from contraction. What is contraction? Contraction mean contract something. Contract mean to make it short, to make it lesser, right? So here, while in English we say contraction, it means we make auxiliary verbs, helping verbs, short. How do we do it? For example, in full form, we write I am. So we make it short like this. We remove this A from M and put an apostrophe. Okay? Now like this I have. So we write I apostrophe VE. So here we remove H and A, right? In I will, we write I apostrophe double L, I'll. So these are the short forms. For had and would, what we do? He had or he would. We only write he had or he would. For he had or he would, we only write he apostrophe D. Similarly, here subject or pronoun could be any pronoun, any person, any number. I, we, when we say we, so we are. Sorry. We are, we shorten, we are like this. We apostrophe and RE. So all the auxiliary verbs or modal auxiliary verbs can be shortened like this. For example, I am going to remove, if I hope you have noted it down. So I am going to erase if it is we write apostrophe S. For R, we write apostrophe RE. For M, we write apostrophe and M only. Okay? So is, am, are. Similarly, was, were, we use have, apostrophe VE. Has apostrophe S. For is and has, it is the same contraction. But how we will identify whether it is or has, it depends on rest of the part of the sentence. Right? So, for in negative sentences, in negative, we make I am not. So we say it is a little bit different from normal. I am, we never say I amn't, we say I aren't. Yeah, I ain't. I ain't or I aren't. We can say for I am not in negative sense. Okay. Similarly, whenever we add not, we remove O, okay, and put apostrophe in place of O. So in isn't, it is the same rule. It is ain't. And we join the auxiliary and not. I aren't or it isn't. So we join them and make one word like this. Okay. So there are in negative there are a little bit, change, or you can say unique thing about will not. Will not changes into won't. Okay. And shall not changes into shan't. Shall not is changes into shan't. Will not, won't. These are some peculiarities, or you can say, for example, I am not changes into I ain't. So these are 2 or 3 different ways of changing subject and auxiliary verb with not in negative sentences. So one more thing. Cannot is changed into can't. In British English, it is called can't. But in American, we pronounce it can't. Americans pronounce it can't. And while Britishers pronounce it can't. Okay? Let's come to short questions. Now we come to short questions. Short questions are used in conversation between 2 people. For example, A says he has got a new job. B asks, has he? It's mean to get the information verified or get it confirmed. So B asks, has he? This is the short question. right? For example, A says, it rained all day. B asks, did it? So here is the short question. For example, we can say why these short answers are asked, because the listener is either surprised or responding to the conversation. He wants to tell that he is interested in the conversation, right? Let's have another example of short question. I can't ride a horse. I can't ride a horse. This is said by A. And B asks, can't you? When the sentence is negative, the question is also in negative. This is the point to be noted. When the sentence is positive, the question is also positive. If, for example, she isn't Italian. She isn't Italian. B will ask, isn't she? She isn't Italian, isn't she? So these are the few examples of short questions made during the conversation. Okay. Now let's come to short answers. Here you can see A expresses his thought or ask a question. Are you tired? So it is answered in a short way. What is the short way? Yes, I am. If the answer is positive. No, I am not. If the answer is negative. Yes, I am means yes, I am tired. No, I am not means no, I am not tired. Right? Should we leave now? The short answer is yes, we should. No, we shouldn't. No, we shouldn't. Yes, subject and auxiliary verb. No, subject and auxiliary verb with not. When we say yes, we should, it means yes, we should leave now. When he says no, we shouldn't, it means no, we shouldn't leave now. So in answers, short answers, complete sentence is not repeated. What is the theme of these short answers? Okay, let's see another example. Have you got a new job? Have you got a new job? A asks a question and B replies in short, yes, I have. Yes, subject and auxiliary verb or helping verb. The answer is positive. It means yes, I have got a new job. This whole part of the sentence has been omitted or left out. When the B says yes, I have, it understandably means yes, I have got a new job. Or if the answer is negative, no, I haven't. Okay, so this is the way of short answers. There is another way of a conversation to express similar feelings, similar thoughts, similar ideas. So in short way. Okay, for example, A says, I am feeling tired. If the B is also feeling tired, he says in short way, so am I. So am I means I am also feeling tired. Got it? I need a vacation. A says, I need a vacation. B says, so do I. Why not? Why do here? Why not am? Because the first sentence is a present indefinite sentence and it was simple present sentence with the use of auxiliary verbs is MR. So here, so am I, and in this sentence of present indefinite, so do I, or so does he, so does she, so does it. So we use do or does to answer or express the similar feelings for present indefinite. Right? Okay. Now let's change this sentence into negative. Let's suppose I am not feeling tired. If this was a negative sentence. So there were three different ways of expressing the similar meanings. There are, B says, neither am I. B can also say, nor am I. There is another way of saying the same. I am not either. These are the short answers or short sentences or express similar feeling in shortest possible way. For negative, neither, nor, or either. In this way. Okay. these ways you can say. Let me write another negative sentence and same three different ways to tell you I could not get up early in the morning, or I could not get up in time. Okay, this was said by A. B can say neither could I, nor could I, or I couldn't either. These are the three different ways of expressing similar feeling in negative. Okay, earlier I have told you about the positive way of expressing of positive feeling, way of expressing positive feeling. So am I, so do I, so have I, like this, so can I. And let's come to question tags now. What are the question tags? Question tags are the short questions that are asked by the speaker at the end of his words or at the end of the sentence, just to get an agreement from the listener, just to get his words or his point of view confirmed from the listener. If it is so or not, if what I am saying is right or not. For example, they were very angry. Look, if the sentence is positive, the question tag is negative. They were very angry. In this sentence and question, there are no two persons involved. These are all the words of single person, but there must be a listener. Okay, but this sentence as well as this question tag has been spoken by the same person. Okay, once he says they were very angry, and again ask weren't they, it means what I am saying is right or wrong. Were they angry or not? What do you say? Got it? So let's do a few more practice sentences. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Okay? So naturally, it is. Isn't it? The sentence is positive, the question tag is negative. Isn't it? But if the sentence is negative, the question tag will be in positive. Let us write a couple of negative sentences with their question tags in positive. Okay? Sue doesn't live like onions. Sorry. Sue doesn't like onions. Now the question tag, does she? Look, sentence is negative, but the question is positive. Not doesn't she, but does she. Got it? We can't walk anymore. Can we? Can't we? So can we? Doesn't she? Does she? If these two sentences were positive, we can walk more. So can't we? She likes onion, doesn't she? These are the difference. Another sentence of a little bit different. I am late. So am I not? It is not going to be am I not. Okay? It will be either aren't I or ain't I. Aren't I or aren't I or ain't I. This is the way of writing question tag for I am. Okay? And now a little bit different question tags for two different usages, or if the sentence is about the use of let, especially let us go out. Let us go out for a walk. The sentence is positive. So in the usage of let us with first form of the verb to suggest somebody do something together, we use question tag as shall we, not the negative. Remember, in the usage of let us, the question tag will not be negative if the sentence is positive. Sentences are always positive, so question tags are also positive. In imperative sentence, open the door. So this rule will be followed in all sentences pertaining to the usage of let us. And this rule that I am going to tell you for question tag will be followed in all imperative sentences. Open the door. Will you? In all sentences. Come here. Will you? Or don't open the door. Won't you? Right? Hope you understand about the question tags. So this is all about social language part 3, and we will continue to upload next video on social language containing very common sentences of daily usage in different walks of life. So until our next video, we say take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.